My name is Maurice Wilkins, and I'm a motivational speaker. There's a guy, his name is Friedrich Nietzsche, and he said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Now what that means is, if there's something that you want to do in life, then as long as you have the right purpose, you can do it. Who likes coming to the Boys and Girls Club? I need more hands than that. Come on, I know all y'all like coming here, right? Because Ms. Booker showed me that y'all have an art room, y'all have a computer room, you're able to do your homework. Yeah, I saw that basketball and that baseball field outside. That's a pretty baseball field too, by the way. I wish I had somewhere to come like this when I was you all's age. And I'm here today to tell you that you can do anything that you put your minds to. Do y'all believe y'all can do anything that you put your minds to?
Yes.
Yes? You can. You can do anything that you put your minds to. Who knows what peer pressure is? Okay, what's peer pressure?
Peer pressure is,
Okay, well, I'll help you. Peer pressure is when somebody your same age tries to get you to do something. It can be good peer pressure, and then you got bad peer pressure. When I was in middle school, some of my friends was joining the basketball team. And they was asking me, they was like, "Maurice, are you going to join the basketball team?" I was like, "Nah, I don't know." They was like, "Why not?" I was like, "I don't want it. I don't want to." So then every day I would go to school and I'd be walking down the hall, and they'd be like, "Maurice, you gonna join the basketball team?" I was like, "I don't know. I know I played basketball at home, but I didn't think I was good enough to make the basketball team at school." So the next day I went to school, and friends was like, "Man, you should join the basketball team. You tall. You should be a good basketball player." So I was like, "What, just because I'm tall, I should be a good basketball player?" And they said, "What do y'all think they said?"
yeah.
Yes. So I tried out for the basketball team, and I ended up playing basketball in middle school and in high school. See, when my friends kept asking me about joining the team, that was good peer pressure. Good peer pressure, it makes you a better person. It helps you to do good. And that's the type of friends that we all need. Friends that are going to help us to do the right things and to make the right choices. Now, if you have good friends that you hang out with, y'all can study together, y'all can join the same teams at school, or join the same groups at school, or y'all can go to church together. See, that's what good friends do. Good friends will always ask you to do something good. Now, fake friends, on the other hand, fake friends will ask you to do something bad. So always surround yourself with good people. Now, bad peer pressure. So if good peer pressure is when your friends ask you to do something good, then what is bad peer pressure?
When somebody try to make you do something you don't want to do.
You're right. That's bad peer pressure. Now, bad peer pressure, like the young lady said, is when your friends ask you to do something wrong. Now, making one bad decision can mess up your entire time while you're in school. So always try to make good decisions. Here's a bad decision that I made when I was in middle school. And I was getting out of school for the day. Some of my friends, they were smoking a cigarette. And they was like, "Hey, Maurice, you want to smoke a cigarette?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want to smoke a cigarette, man. You know, my mom had already told me that smoking a cigarette is bad and it's not good for me." So the next day I was getting out of school, and I was like, "Maurice, you want to smoke a cigarette?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want to smoke a cigarette." Then they was like, "Man, you ain't cool." I was like, "How you gonna tell me I ain't cool?" It's like, "You ain't cool if you don't smoke a cigarette, and girls like guys that smoke cigarettes." which is not true, by the way. I'm gonna ask my wife. Tawanda, do you like guys that smoke cigarettes?
No.
There you go. She said no. See. So the next day I went and they asked me if I want to smoke a cigarette, and they was telling me I want cool and stuff. So then I smoked a cigarette. When I smoked a cigarette, I was coughing and it stinked and it was just terrible. It was terrible. Then I went home. And when I went home, my mother was like, she was smelling, because my mother doesn't smoke cigarettes, you know? And she was smelling it. She was like, you smoked a cigarette? I was like, yeah, the guys at school. And but she was like, what they do, they ain't got nothing to do with you, and you shouldn't have smoked a cigarette. And she grounded me for about 3 months. And I got a whooping. So now, that was probably the worst whooping I ever got. Yes, that was probably the worst whooping I ever got.
At least you ain't lying. You sure ain't lying.
True, you're right. You're right. Y'all are exactly right. Because I did not want to tell a lie to my mother, because that's my mother. You know, I was taught, don't ever lie to your parents. Always tell the truth. So then I ended up smoking cigarettes as I got older. Then as I got older, I started being not able to breathe, and my chest would hurt. And to tell you the truth, my gums around my teeth, they started bleeding. And that only happened because I smoked a cigarette, because my friends were smoking a cigarette. But if I had never smoked that cigarette, my lungs wouldn't have hurt and my gums would not have started bleeding. So I quit smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad for your health and they kill you. Do not smoke a cigarette. Now, nobody can tell you what being cool is. Be yourself. Being yourself is being cool. Do what is right, even when nobody around you is doing what is right. If people are doing something wrong and you like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Just because they do it, that doesn't mean that you have to do it. This is y'all's life. Make the right decisions. Now, I had a cousin. It was 1995. This is a long time ago. It was New Year's Eve, 1995, and there was a party. And he wasn't going to go to the party. And his friends, they kept calling him and calling him and calling him, like, hey man, you need to go with us to this party. He was like, nah, I ain't going to the party. So you hang up the phone. Then they'd call him back. They'd be like, man, you need to go with us to this party. You know, it's supposed to be a good party. And he was like, well, all right, I'll go. Y'all can come pick me up. Now, his parents thought he was staying at home. So he snuck out of the house. He snuck out of the house and he went to this party. My cousin. He snuck out of the house and he went to this party after his friends kept asking him about going to the party, so he went. When he got to the party, he got in an argument with a guy and somebody shot him.
He's dead?
Yes, he's dead. If he would have just said, no, I'm not going to the party, y'all go on to the party, I'm gonna stay here at home, he would still be here today. That was bad peer pressure. Now, if your friends, if there's anything that you do not want to do, you do not have to do it. You don't have to go with your friends just because they want to go. If you don't want to go, don't go. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. This is y'all's life. And please, please do not fall victim of peer pressure. I'm gonna say it again. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If they say you ain't cool, then so what? Let them go on off and do what they gonna do. But this is y'all's life. Who wants to be a leader? Boom, 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 boom. All right, I want to be a leader too. A leader makes good decisions. A leader is strong. And a leader, if a leader sees something isn't right, a leader will say, hey, that's not right. I'm not going to do that. And when a leader says that it is not right, it'll have other people around that person to be like, you know what? He or she said it's not right. They not gonna do it, so we not gonna do it either. Now, a follower, they just follow along with what everybody else is doing. A follower, they don't think for themselves. A follower, they don't make their own decisions. So be a leader, not a follower, and lead y'all's life into greatness. This is y'all's life. I know like right now y'all are young, but as you get older and you start making decisions, always make the best decisions and the right decisions for you. All right, now, there's going to come a time when somebody's not going to be buying your food, and somebody's not going to be buying your clothes, and somebody's not going to be paying your telephone bill. So when that time comes, y'all need to know what you want to do with your life. Y'all need to start thinking about it right now. Like, what do I want to be when I grow up? Where do I want to go? If you like to sing, then you can be a singer. If you like art, you can be an artist. If you like to cook, you can be a chef. If you want to start your own business, you can do that. But right now, y'all need to start thinking about what y'all want to do. Example, me. When I graduated high school, a lot of my friends, they were going to college. And they would ask me again, Maurice, you going to college? I was like, oh no, you know. I didn't know if I wanted to go to college or not. So the next day they asked me, you going to college? I was like, well, since y'all keep asking me, then okay, I'll go to college. Now that was a sign, now that was good peer pressure, right? They kept asking me to do something good. So I went to college. I got accepted to Norfolk State University. Now, when I got accepted, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I started off, I said, okay, I'll be a teacher. So I started taking classes to be a teacher. Then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. It's like, no, I want to be a motivational speaker. So I started taking classes to be a motivational speaker. Then I was like, I don't want to do that. Then I started taking classes to be a business person. Eventually, I ended up leaving college. I left college because when I first went, I did not have a plan. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. That's why I'm telling y'all today, start thinking about what you want to do with your life. Because when I left college, I wasn't doing anything. I was working, but I didn't have the job that I really wanted to have. But if I would have stayed in college, I could have had the job that I wanted to have. So right now, y'all need to start thinking about what you want to do with your life. And once you figure it out, which is not, I know y'all at the age that when I say figure it out, like, you know, y'all just might not figure it out like right now. But start thinking about something that you like to do. Seriously, think about something that you really like to do. And once you figure out what you really like to do, keep it in your mind, as long as it's good. And keep it in your mind and just think about it. You know, like me, I want to be a motivational speaker. So for the past 5 or 10 years, I just thought about it. I kept it in my mind. And slowly it will happen. All righty. Now the last part. Where do we live at? Richmond, Virginia. Okay, and Richmond, Virginia is in what country? United States of America. Excuse me? Yes, North America. Yeah, North America. We live in North America, in the United States of America, in Richmond, Virginia. We can do anything that we want to do in this country. Anything that we want to do that is good, we can do it. And like I said earlier, you want to be a chef, an artist, a cook, a singer, a rapper, a basketball player, a business owner, a lawyer, doctor, anything that you want to do, you can do it because we live in the United States of America. And that's a blessing. So y'all need to decide what y'all want to do. Now, when y'all decide what y'all want to do, and y'all start going along and you start studying and you start hanging with the good friends that are going to help you get where you want to be, it's going to get hard. I'm not going to say it's going to be all easy. There will be a time when it gets hard and you're studying and studying and studying, and you're like, this is hard. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on yourself. Because if you keep pushing and you keep going, everything that you want in your life, you can have. You can have it all. And that's the end of my speech. But I do want to, if y'all can y'all repeat after me these words? I can do anything. I put my mind to it. As long as it's good. One more time. I can do anything. I put my mind to it. As long as it's good. Thank you. Y'all have any questions? Inquisitive minds. Okay, no questions. Well, I'm glad that y'all listened to me, and I'm really glad to be here. And like I said, y'all can do anything you put your minds to anytime. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Maurice.
Thank you.